People are wondering, if not confused, on what the election process is. So I thought we'd break that down for you. I want to focus on 4 major battleground states and show you how and when we may get results from each of them. More than a worry, it's the disruption it's caused to Chuzin's life. He first tested positive on October 1st. That's when the rapid test came back. And he was sent to quarantine housing on October 2nd, meaning that Chuzin will be in quarantine or isolation for over half the month of October. Thanks, Morgan. That Alabama race is actually very interesting to me. If you remember, it was Doug Jones who won in a special election against Roy Moore. It was a big pickup for the Democrats then, but that was in the Senate. Now let's go back to the House, and we'll bring back Kelsey Maddox for an update on those House of Representatives races. Kelsey, what's going on? Which could be even more important this year, as Democrats and Republicans are both accusing each other of gerrymandering. And with Halloween uncertain this year due to the pandemic, Prince George's County residents have been finding other creative ways to display their Halloween spirit.
Science, not politics! Science, not politics! Science, not politics!
What's really important is that we're all advocating for a people's vaccine that is accessible to all people everywhere.
Many people gathered in the heart of the nation to demand what they are calling a people's vaccine. The group marched from the U.S. Capitol to here at the Health and Human Services building, where their chants of protest were met with song and dance.
Another way to help really express ourselves and bring more people into the process is to add arts and culture to it, because we have to find joy as we continue to fight.
The protest organizers said one of the event's goals was to show the importance of bringing people together, doing so through the power of music.
You take the politics out, you take the profits out, you put the people back in it, and that's how you create a people's vaccine.
That's why we always say, who keeps us safe? We keep us safe, because we have to be conscious about how we're taking care of each other.
We need a vaccine! A people's vaccine!
Protesters are concerned about the timing of a vaccine release. They believe a COVID vaccine should not be rushed and not be released until it is proven to be safe and effective.
Not just something that's just out there because of politics, but something that's really out there that's going to help people be okay and stop the deaths.
And when it is ready, it should be easily accessible.
Taxpayer dollars have been poured into the development of this vaccine, means that it should be available to everyone.
Most people look at Halloween as like being the bad holiday, but to me, it's just always been fun. Like, who doesn't like to dress up and be a superhero or be their favorite princess or, you know, what cartoon character or whatever it is.
Jawan Jones from the PG County Parks and Recreation Department loves getting into spooky season. And with Halloween uncertain this year due to the pandemic, Prince George's County residents have been finding other creative ways to display their Halloween spirit.
We love decorating our yard because it looks so fun.
The county has created a Halloween yard decorating contest. Any resident can enter and will be featured on the PG County Instagram page.
I felt like this would be something that would be fun, friendly, and, you know, just kind of get people the excitement of getting into the spirit, even though you can't do the traditional things.
While some are decorating their yards for fun.
I think it's our favorite holiday. It's the fall, the candy, of course, and then just the spookiness of all the decorations.
Others are in it to win it.
I have participated in yard contests and the mayor has given me a certificate.
Yeah, looking forward to win, but if we don't, it's okay because it's already fun being part of it.
Either way, these creative residents are having Halloween fun even during the pandemic.
Christmas, you have the Christmas trees and the bells and usual stuff. But Halloween, you can get so creative.
We were really hoping that Halloween didn't die, so we're really glad that Halloween is indeed undead.
So I'm going back home to Philly. That's why I got my testing done today in preparation for it.
Thanksgiving is approaching, and UMD students are making sure they get tested for COVID before heading home.
I think everyone's worried about it. Like, it's just something that's scary, but, you know, it's the world we live in now, so we just have to, do what we have to do.
But with cases rising and many planning to leave the state, some students are worried about getting tested in time to get results.
It was really honestly hard the first couple of times to feel like I could even get a test because they weren't offering. This was when it was mandatory, they were sign up for this time. It was hard to get a test.
So right now what I'm trying to do is just push the school to make more testing appointments available. In preparation for Thanksgiving, they did make more testing dates available.
This heightened testing comes as the state of Maryland today reported 2,910 new cases, the most in a single day since the pandemic began. Last week, UMD reported 50 new cases from university testing alone. But while some students think the university is doing its best,
I feel like it's a really efficient process. This time it took me 10 minutes. and I was like really late for my appointment, so they've been like on top of it.
Others remain skeptical about what happens after the holiday.
The university is still choosing to shut down quarantine housing as of December 8th. As of right now, they've also made no attempt to make any more testing appointments available for students who remain here.
UMD has not announced plans to conduct other on-campus tests till December 1st, leaving some students to wonder if they should return to College Park after seeing their families next week.
I've seen people being probably less safe as the semester's gone on, so probably should get tested more often than not.
I am planning on coming back, and I'd actually like to come back before winter break is over. And I would only do that if I think that the campus community is going to be promoting the safety that they say that they're promoting.
The university is not requiring students to return to campus after Thanksgiving break, since all classes will be remote for the remainder of the semester. The university has not announced policies and testing plans for spring semester.